Hello, hello, hello. It's the NewSueRevue with Tanglewood Sue. All by her little lonesome. Dear Agnes is not going to make it with me tonight. Pam's got a party or a plan or a date.
She's not entirely alone.
Will you come play with me? I thought you were like, you're packing up to like run out. Here, we'll just do dress up. Hey, Kristen. So, our vintage consignor came, but she left a few items that were mine. Agnes, how are you, darling? I could do the whole show. I can't do it. And this tonight. What do you think? Or I could get my disco party pants on. You guys, we get the strangest donations here. I mean, Kelly, I welcome them as I welcome all craziness. Aw, thank you, darling. We'd have fun. What would happen if the entire Crazy Ass Craft Club got together with Fireball? We would literally paint this town. I mean, like, I'm not talking figuratively. I mean, literally. Here we go. No, that's not what we're doing tonight. So, Agnes, just interact with me from wherever the hell you is. I'm still gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun. I have a cutter. I have a drill. And I have so much stuff here to play with. It'll blow your mind. So we can there's no way we can get to all the different projects I have going on tonight. So basically what I'm gonna do is show you the highlights. Oh yes, disco party. No, that's not disco. Is that, no, that's not disco. I'm too young. No. First of all, let me show you something funny. So my friend dropped off all these tiles. They weren't $15, bathroom tiles. And I was trying to figure out how to integrate them into our wreath making. We're gonna go over this tonight. But somewhere along the way, I got very distracted because of Pam. And I ended up making earrings out of them. I think she thinks I need to clean off the back because of the mastic on the back that was holding all the tiles together. I think it adds character, and they're iridescent. They're not very heavy. Booyah. Okay. Last week, we dyed all this stuff here. Let me show you. It dried very nicely. Dried very nicely. Look at that. Look at these colors. It's a little crunchy, but for this, it does not matter at all. Okay, so that's for those of you who need a little refresher. We cut this lacy tablecloth, and then we put it in buckets of water with paint in it, and then we dyed it. And then Agnes knocked over this color green all over the floor, everywhere, all over her shoes. And so what I did this week was I took these, okay? I've got a couple steps ahead of you. Baby girl, how are you? And I started putting together the wreaths, okay? So we're gonna go through everything tonight. Here's the purple one that we did with all the little colors. Isn't that just, oh my God, this one turned out so pretty. So we've got this purple one. And I wanna show you look at this one. We did this one. Remember how I said, Agnes, do me a blue one? See, Agnes, I'm still gonna give you shit even though you're not here because I love you. And I did a blue one and I said, I need one just like it. And then you did something completely else. Well, I redid one. So now we've got this one. So it's like a fuzzy cloud wreath that we're gonna play with because I kind of want to make it like clouds. All right, so we have that one and that one. Then I'll show you one more. And then I did this one. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember when I went and got this sweater at Value Village? And I said, someday I'm going to make it into a wreath. I think this is my favorite. Is that beautiful or what? Okay. Now, could use the alcohol inks with water. Yes, Kristen. Here's the thing about using the alcohol inks and water. I think that it would dilute it too much, but I am going to show you, I did dye, however, the flowers with alcohol ink that are going to go on here. So I can show you that. All right, so I'm going to need some feedback from you guys tonight because it's got to be two-way. First of all, I'm going to put some links in for you guys because I want you to register. We're going to do 2 weeks worth of you guys joining me so you can register for the wreath, okay? Because this is too big a project to do it all at once. Mardi Gras, yes, a Mardi Gras wreath. So here, I'm going to show you kind of a finished wreath, and then I kind of want to just get your feedback on which direction you want to go. Because we can dye some flowers. We can put on some of the crystals. We can wrap a few more wreaths. I mean, we could go on for another 4 months. So y'all let me know what you most want to play with tonight, and I will make that happen. So let me give you your options. So this is the one we worked on last week. Well, I worked on last week. I worked on it behind your back. Okay, so this is the, I just cut this out. I did not use my fancy cutter. I didn't use my fancy cutter. I know everybody forgot to register. That's why we're doing it for another week. Also, I find that when you guys can see kind of a finished product, even if it's not the finished product, y'all register. Okay? When it's like, oh, I could win, like, I might be able to kind of win a wreath somewhere, y'all don't register. So, Jean! Okay, so this was a white sweater that I dyed yellow. This was white that I left white, but I hand cut it because I know not everybody has the cranky machine. The cranky machine. Oh, I just coined another term. Yes, the team that you crank. My kids evidently go through the cranky machine every day. All right, so we are gonna, so here's a nice blue and green one, a little bit of purple highlights, green one here. All right, did I make the butterfly? No, I went to the dollar store, but I still think that we can utilize this in any way that we want. It was only $1. And I also think that I could probably make some butterflies, but it was there and I was there and I just thought, I'm gonna make it mine. And I kind of like that it's upside down. All right, so now let me show you close up. Here were the tacky feathers I also got at the dollar store. I don't know what it is about everything that's colored at the dollar store, but it's like, let's pick the most garish plastic color ever. There's no nuance in those colors. None. Look at that. I mean, it's pretty, but it's kind of like, you know, right? So, yes, Betty, I think you registered 8 times. So, what did I do? I took this, and I used alcohol inks, and I made this. You see that? Now, I'm not saying that's bad. It's just that I thought that wouldn't really go. We're kind of going for these kind of toned down colors, and I thought that might be a little crazy. So we've got this one here, and then I had all these crystals because of course I had crystals lying around. I got these up at Brimfield. I got this off of an old chandelier. I got some old beads with the feathers, and I kind of made it like a dream catcher wreath. I don't know, you guys. I just like doing this. Makes me feel happy. Thank you. All right, so like I said, there's so much we can do. Would you like to dye feathers? Would you like to dye flowers? No, I dyed these. That's dyed. Agnes, that's dyed. I didn't get yellow. I got blue. And I got white that I dyed yellow, and I can show you guys how I did it. I went to Brimfield like 4 years ago, and I still hadn't done anything without those crystals. I got this crazy hot pink, which actually I think I will keep that color. And I got me some cobalt. They are fun. So here are your choices. Dye feathers, string beads, assemble an entire wreath from beginning to end, glue the flowers. All right, I know we have a slight delay, so I'm gonna sit here and I looked up that song y'all wanted me to sing last time. Lady Gaga. Yeah, I think dye feathers. Agnes says dye feathers. We're gonna start there. Doesn't mean that's all we're gonna do, but we're gonna start there. I looked up that song. I had my son. I said they wanted me to sing some note, and I looked it up, and yes, I can hit that note. Let me tell you when. In the shower, alone. And Kelly wants to assemble. Rock on, people. Okay, we're gonna start with dyeing some feathers, and then we'll start assembling some stuff. So I actually figured out a cool way to dye these feathers. I did it a lot of ways that were not cool at all and were completely messy and intoxicating, and I don't mean that in a good way. But let me show you. Wait, why is my thing saying low battery? You are plugged in. I know you are. Hold on. Hold on, kiddos. We came undone. She came undone. Okay. Let me make sure we are plugged. Okay, I think we are plugged back in. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do with the ink. Step one, grab something that will hold the ink but is basically kind of flat, okay? Grab some isopropyl alcohol. I usually use 80%, but 70% will be just fine for what we are doing. Okay. Alrighty, and then we have, I'm gonna put some gloves on this time, and name me some colors. Make one start to finish. Okay. All right. I hear you. Let's see if we can do this. All right. So name me some colors that you guys want. I will dye the white ones so that you guys can really see what's happening. So let me pull a few out. All right. Tell me some colors, kiddos. We'll probably end up doing the green start to finish. So colors. And let me grab some inks. I'm gonna grab the box of inks while you guys decide. Teal and turquoise, purples, okay? Okay, I'm digging it. Got the inks right here. All right. Ombre blues, okay. All right, let's start with purple. Because I did some blues. We'll do kind of bluesy purples. So the first thing I'm gonna do is kind of clean that out. Get some ink in there. Slosh it around. If you are not doing a live while you do this, I highly recommend that you put on this. I can't do the live this way, but this does start to get kind of irritating. You know what else is irritating? Okay, so let me pull out some purple. So here I got this kind of indigo blue. I got a purple, kind of here. I got kind of a pinky. Okay, are we digging those colors, kids? And I'll pull out some blues and turquoises for the next one. Okay, let me move some of this out your way. I got a lot of stuff on the table here because this is a kind of a big production doing these. Hi Val, welcome. Okay, went to Panera, got the great big tea. So here's what I learned to do. Put your alcohol in here, swirl in some of your alcohol inks. Okay, I just put in some of the, well, I'm sorry, this is a really dark bowl, so you guys can't see all the colors swirling together quite the same way. A little bit. Okay, let me see if you guys can see that. Can you see that? Okay, they're all swirling together. Now I'm going to take my white feather. I'm just going to dip it in there. Okay. Don't worry about it all kind of mushing all together. I'm just going to set that aside. I actually do want this a little bit more color than that. I may have put in too much of the actual alcohol. You know me, too much alcohol. I'll put that in. Dip it in. Aha. See? Now we've got some color. I'm just going to lay it out here. I'm going to lay it, actually what I was doing, you guys, is laying it on some felt, which soaks in the alcohol, and also I'm going to use it later to make some cool stuff. So now that I got that a little thicker, I'm going to take this, kind of slosh it around, pull it over there. Y'all see what I'm doing? So, just put in some more colors, kind of push it down, and then pull it right up. Now it looks really dark right now, but that's going to lighten up a lot. Let's see what happens if we put in a little turquoise in there, like maybe just over in a little corner. Next time I do this, you guys, I will make sure I'm doing this on a white bowl. We don't happen to have a white shallow bowl over there somewhere, do we, Pammy? They can't really see what I'm doing because it's... All right. See, now we've got the two colors on there. So I tried this. Pam's going to see if there's another shallower bowl. I tried this so many times. Cut and make flowers from the felt to match the feathers. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of, instead of wasting the ink, I'm putting it on the felt in all different random patterns. I already had one. Ah, perfect. I think that'll be, that'll work. I'm going to move this aside so we can try the other way so you guys can really see. But I'm going to take this actually, and at the end I'm going to take my felt and push it down in here and soak up all the ink. That's exactly what I was doing, and then I have this whole thing so we're not wasting. So let's put this in there now that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay. Thanks, Pam. See, Agnes, see all the chores you get out of? Don't have to run and find me stuff. Oh my God, you guys. So I have an Airbnb. Yeah, Pam's already laughing over here. And I don't know how I got in my head. I'm going to start with lighter colors here. I'm going to start with a little bit of the pink. I don't know how I got in my head that the 15th was tomorrow. For goodness sakes, I just don't know. But I did. And I've been going, see, there we go. We're going to go right in here. Ta-da! There we go. I'm just going to dip that over there and let it kind of dry on the sheet. And it will start to swirl around and won't be quite as ombre, but I don't think that really matters for what we're doing.
Thank you.
Okay. So I had it in my head that the 15th was tomorrow. I've been going back and forth with my guest who is staying with me. And all of a sudden, she reminds me that she is going to be pulling up in half an hour. Holy crapola. I'm sorry. But I was in Alexandria with my sister. I had completely blown it. And I'm going to see what happens if we put a little bit of turquoise in here. And I called Pam. And I said, oh my God, I totally blew it. The space was basically cleaned up and ready, but it was not in perfect condition, as Pam can attest. And she left the store, went to my house, finished getting it together, and saved me, and then greeted my guest for me. My guest is staying for 2 months, so it would have been really, really bad for me to have just blown it out of the gate, which I did. But thanks to my tribe of fans, supporters, and what else would you call yourself, Pam? My good fairy. Yes, totally a good fairy. We were able to pull it off. Pam pulled it off. I'm just experimenting as I go here. I'm going to put that on the bottom. Okay. And then maybe up here on the top. All right, are you guys getting the gist? Pretty cool, huh? All right, I'm going to pull over my computer so I can be reading your comments. So here we go. So now they look like poor, pathetic little birds at this point, which I'm fully aware of. But once they dry, they fluff. They're just like birds because they're bird feathers. They fluff back up. So what I'm going to do here, though, can y'all see? Here we go. Is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to press it over. Y'all getting some ideas out of all this fun stuff? Look at that. So I've gotten rid of the extra ink, gotten them a little bit dry, and started dyeing this. And then I have this leftover ink here that I can just kind of like, what if we just swirl it around a little bit? We can just have some fun with it. Don't waste the ink. Press it down, mush it around. Here we go. Let me bring over my computer, kids. Can't read your comments upside down. I need a two-sided phone. Can one of you guys invent that for me, please? Where I can just like, let's see what color this is. Let's see, is that mud? No, it's still purple. All right, we can, what I'm gonna do is crumple this up and dunk it in there when we're all done with the feathers. Let me not get ink on my computer. Sorry, guys. Tanglewood works. There we go. Oh, Rosha. Yes, we could totally drop bleach on this and then kind of pull those colors up. So I'm going to set this aside. All right, so we've got the blues and the purples and some turquoises, right? So, pinks. These are awesome. And then you can kind of keep putting them in different places too, right? Let me move this up so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Let's set that somewhere safe. Oh, I think I know exactly what we're gonna do for this one. I've got it. All right, so I'm gonna tilt you guys back up. I've got a plan. Oh, I've got a plan. All right, so I'm thinking with those purples, and the blues, I'm thinking this is our one. This is our one. This is gonna be gorgeous. So I'm gonna go get a form. Okay. We'll cut off the, probably didn't need the electric scissors for that, but we've got this. So in order to have this kind of pop, we need a little base color here. So what I've already done, Miss Pam, could you do me a favor again?
It's like a cat with 9 lives, you know.
Seriously, could you, my glue gun is actually right there. At the, right there, Pam, right there. Right here. Can you just make sure it's plugged in for me, sweetie? Oh. All right, so remember those blankets? Cut up tablecloth. Mm-hmm. Table covering. Yep, exactly. So
it's plugged in.
She's magic. So what I am doing, and it's hot. Oh, she burned herself. She burned herself. Okay.
Workers' comp.
Actually, that's the one thing I do have.
Of accidental Agnes. Hey, Agnes.
Yes. Check out last week, Val. what we did is we had a tablecloth that was very beautiful, but it was not in vogue. An heirloom, but nobody wanted it anymore, and it had a bunch of stains on it, and so I just cut that shit up, and we dyed it pretty colors, and now it's going to turn into beautiful pieces to adorn people's homes, but probably not their tables. So let me tilt down here and show you what we're going to do. So here's the form. So what I'm going to do first is just put some glue here. All right, just kind of on the form and on the blanket, okay? Now, don't press down with your fingers because you might hurt yourself. So use something or someone, you know, or whatever. Oh, a paintbrush is actually really good. I have one here. See, that's the beauty of a crazy, messy desk. It's all, you might not be able to find everything, but it is all right there. There you go. Okay, so you press that down. No one got injured. No one was injured in the making of this wreath. So now, we've got this on here. Now we're gonna wrap. We're not gonna wrap. We're gonna wrap it. We're gonna wrap it up like a little bunting. So just pull it through. So it is downright hot today. What's the weather like, kids, where you are? Are y'all, I mean, I feel like spring is here, but it's kind of trickery. I know I've been in DC long enough to know that you get all like your spring clothes out and you're like, I'm gonna put away those hats and gloves, and then all of a sudden we have a winter frickin' storm warning. So I am just taking it and then shifting it. Well, yes, Kristen, it is, but I didn't want to drop the F-bomb out of pain tonight, so I'm going to try to be a good girl. I only drop the F-bomb for my paying viewers, okay? So just keep twisting it through. Now, what I would say is don't leave too much of a gap. Just go kind of right over that. Otherwise, you're going to use up all your materials. Don't use it all up. I might even be able to get all the way through this thing with one, but I'm kind of doubting it. So you guys, I'm almost done with the third installment of the mermaid blending video. It is looking good. I spent all today doing this. Y'all those of you who watch me fairly regularly probably know my little quirks by now. So wait, let's see if you can guess. Let's see if you can guess, those of you who love me the most. Cold heat rechargeable glue gun. Oh, cold heat. What? Without any risk of injury? Now that's just cheating. What do you think I was cutting out, I won't take offense, of my video all day long? There were three things. And my children are not allowed to come on here because they had to hear me, and Pam too. They had to hear me editing today. So they know exactly. No. Actually, I am not so trite as to just have ums. Cuss word, no. Nope. I only cuss live. Nope, not cutting out cuss words. No, I wasn't cussing. God bless you guys. I wasn't cussing. Look, I'm getting all the way around. All right, let me give you a hint. Burping. I actually have someone I work with that I don't think I can work with him anymore because he won't stop burping all the time. Like gross, achy burps. Blah. Gross. I don't need that. Have to run and go get something. Oh, okay. We'll be back. We'll be here. Okay. So this is what I had to cut out. I realized that every time I stop and start again, you guys already know this, but I don't know it until I'm doing the video editing. It's okay. Okay. And ready? Like, I think it's because I didn't make cheerleading that I'm like, okay, ready? Okay. Like, maybe it's like still in my soul that it needs to come out somehow. Smacking your gum, not my gum, but my upper cleft. So I would have to keep cutting out the, okay. I can't make the noise right now. I don't know why. I must have dry mouth or something. But there was a way in which it was just smacking the top of the cleft. Okay, ready? Here we go. And I'm like, every time I stopped and start, I was getting sick of myself. And I must have said, so now let's just get painting. And then I would tell another story. Let's just get painting. And then I'd tell another story. I'm like, I'm freaking annoying myself here. So I cleaned all that up. Y'all are gonna love this video because it's like me without being interrupted by me. How's that? How's that? Right? All right, so I've got this all the way around. Check it. I did it. I need a beer. Hell yeah. Actually I do. So there was one beer left in the fridge last night, and my husband got home from work 3 hours late because he was on the phone with the travel agent because we are going on an amazing family vacation this summer. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, my Nona, is taking her entire family on a fantastic trip, but my husband is the one making all the plane and travel arrangements, and he's about to lose his mind. And so the super edited video. So what's awesome is that, why I'm awesome, is that there was one, it was like 10 o'clock at night, just wanted a nice little beer to relax, and there's one left, and I knew he'd be home any minute, and to prove my love to him, I left him the last beer, because he deserved it. He better frickin' drink that beer. I'm gonna go check. All right, so what I'm doing now, y'all see, I'm gonna glue this. So I've got that little Betty thing there, which I think is cool. Like, why hide the upcycle, right? Why hide that this is made from old bedding? I think that's what makes it so awesome. But I am gonna put some glue there and then put that there. Now this is where you can get burned because there are all these little holes. So I am gonna sacrifice this brush, which is gonna get coated in glue, but I don't care because I'll just use that forever for that reason. And now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna wrap and twist. Okay, wrap. Where am I going? We are going, get this. Okay, I wanted to go to Barcelona. The kids wanted to go to Greece. My sister wants to go to Rome. My husband wants to go anywhere where he can relax and get a drink. And everybody's quiet and happy, so he won't be joining us now. What's the Facebook upcycling group, Eddie? I thought I was the Facebook upcycling group. What are you talking about? No, tell me. Connect me. Hook me up, girl. So my mother is taking us all on a cruise that starts in Rome. We're going through Croatia. We are heading down to the Greek islands, a bunch of them. Last time I was there, I came back with Dalen. That's not going to happen this time. I went on my honeymoon. So it's going to be fantastic. But did you notice what was left off of there? The leg that I wanted, which was Barcelona. So we are going to fly into Barcelona, spend 3 days, and then haul our tushies over to Rome, check out some ruins, and jump on the boat. That is the brush handle instead of the bristles. Yeah, Agnes, if you were here, you could have pointed that out in real time. That would have been really awesome. Thank you. All right, see, it's coming together. Okay, so now we can glue right here. Just kind of tack it down. And I kept this wide. I kept it wide, but you could have cut this into narrower strips. I may have even gotten all the way around had I done that. But since I had 2 of these, I wasn't too worried about it. Okay. And this one has a bit of the purple in there. So definitely want to make sure. This is the one Agnes did with this purple. Actually, Agnes. No, all right, we'll go this way. I was thinking maybe I could even kind of strategically place this. All right, so I'm going to go here. I'm liking all these extra colors going on. Wrap that around. Can you guys see that? It will be, okay, so my mother has been very careful to say, because this is how our family is, that it will be the trip of our lives, and will be parts of it that suck. And I love that my mom gets that. Like, that, I think that's where I've learned this about life. It's that it's not going to be a perfect trip. There's no such thing. It might rain the entire time. We might all get the flu. I mean, there are going to be so many things that could go terribly wrong. And I'm not trying to be really negative about it. I'm just trying to say that no matter what, it's going to be magical. No matter what, we're going to be together. No matter what, we're going to have moments of brilliance. Right? There's going to be moments where we miss some kind of connection, or we do something really stupid and then we all end up laughing. Hopefully it's not like missing the boat or something. That would not be funny. But you know what I mean? She's really good about that, like making sure that we just capture the beautiful moments, knowing that they're fleeting and that you can't expect to go on a trip with 9 family members for 2 weeks and not have some kind of ridiculous chaos. And so yeah, so with that being clear, I think it kind of takes the pressure off the need for it to be a perfect trip in that way. All right, so I'm gonna go right here. And I took a long time to learn that. My husband taught me that when we took the kids somewhere. I may have told you guys this story. And I don't know, was it Disneyland or something like that? All right, well, I've already ruined this, so just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going with it. Get that down. There we go. And then I could also take another piece and wrap it around here for the top. All right, so now look at that. I'm digging these colors. And let's take a look and see how our feathers are doing. How are our feathers doing? Yep, they're gonna be great. I'll blow dry those in just a second. Okay, so now that I've got that kind of tacked down, we can kind of cut the excess off. So I was on a trip with Disneyland, one of those stressful kinds of trips, right? And I was like, Brian, this is not a vacation. I'm exhausted and cranky, and these children are making me insane. And you know, I thought we were gonna relax. And he said, honey, what were you thinking? We have children. We don't go on vacation. We take trips. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, he's absolutely right. So now I get it. I also learned in these moments with your family to take a lot of pictures, because the older you get, the more you can self-edit your memories. Are y'all with me on that? Self-edited memories. If you take a bunch of pictures of all the joy that you're having, it will start to kind of like take over some of the shit that went down. Right? What do you remember when you look through your book? Do you remember, like, you know, getting food poisoning? No. You remember the pretty picture at sunset in Maui before you ate the pork. Maybe, if you're lucky. Anyway, so we will be taking, so we're older now and the kids are older, so there's still a chance for there to be vacation moments, but I prefer to think of it as we will be on a family adventure. Think somewhere along the lines of Wally World meets the Caribbean. Okay, so there we go. Bum, bum, bum. Let's talk about some flowers. We have a few to choose from. We have, let's see, you guys need to like vote. We might have to hold this to next week. I think we're gonna have to keep going because there's so much to do. So we've got these flowers. Actually, let's tilt down so I can not have to hold them up so you guys can see our options here. We have such a lag tonight that I can't really tell. Okay, so we have this. We have, Pam, do you want to vote on any of these color combinations?
Where's the computer go?
My computer? It's over here where I can read comments.
Oh, thank you.
All right, and we have, I kind of like these on there, or do you think they don't pop enough, Pam?
They pop a lot.
They pop? Okay. So we have this kind. We have that's a little bit of that could be good.
I'm gonna fight for a bit.
Okay, and then we have our feathers, which are going to be kind of in the purple family here. Let's see if I can see.
What about a white one?
All right, put a white one down here, Pam. Let's see. All right, we can, I don't know. I think that gets a little lost.
White.
The white does. I think the bright yellow and these are kind of cool, though.
That's it.
Hi, guys. Welcome. Oh, yeah. That might work. Okay.
Hi there.
So, what do you guys think? Do you guys like these? Comes to mind. Yes, that's Wally World, right? Isn't that what I was? Isn't that, yeah, National Lampoon. Okay, so let me show you some of these first.
He's just about ready.
Are you guys digging these colors here? Are we kind of liking what's happening? And then maybe ooh. Then maybe a little bit more yellow. Kind of like the acid green. A little bit more green. If we take that out, put that in. We do the hokey pokey. If we take the greens out and put the golds in, we've got a different kind of look going on. Not sure.
Yeah.
Do you like the acid green in there? It's tricky
Yeah, such a cute color.
because we've got coral, so I definitely like. All right, so let's start with what we definitely like. I like this. Oh, and we can't forget our leaves. Goodness sakes. All right, so that'll bring in a little green. So I've cut a few leaves here. Okay. All right, so if we go here, can you guys see what I'm doing? All right, and then we do maybe another here. And now these I've already dyed. Purple, green, and yellow. Okay, that's kind of, I think that's what we kind of have going on. The purple, the green, and the yellow. All right, so now all right, so remember, we dyed these a couple weeks ago. Well, I did these, but we did a whole video. Oh, good, so we have more butterflies.
No, I just.
You just
pulled
threw a
one off
butterfly
here.
at me?
No, I pulled one off
Oh,
here
okay.
so you could see.
Okay. All right, so now we have some, we have another video on doing this, but let me just give you a little refresher. You can go back through the lives. I think it's Sue and Agnes dye flowers, something like that. Okay, just wrap around and then go right in the center with a little bit of glue. Roll that up.
Good night. 35.
Gonna set that down. Yeah, I'm liking the purple because that's gonna bring out our feathers. So, and I may just have one kind of citron chartreusey thing just to give it a little pop. But I think while we're here, I want to blow dry this so you guys can see how it's gonna look. So give me 1 sec here. All right, let's see if I can plug in one more thing. One more, just one more. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, you guys. All right, don't forget to register to win one of these things. I'm going to make probably about 6 or 7 this week, and I'll post pictures of all of them. I had an assistant who was going to come in and help me, but she couldn't make it, so I'm a little behind in production. But I'll put the link. It's going to be the same link as last time. Yes, ma'am. I'll do it right after we finish up here, guys. I didn't have it copy and pasted. I'm so sorry. There's been a lot going on. We're getting the whole new place set up. It's filled. We're painting the outside. If you guys want to, definitely follow along on my Instagram feed. I'm showing you everything we're doing. Look at that. See? It's fluff back. If it was a bird, it could fly again. And it'd be purple. Don't dye your bird. My mind went to that, so I'm just thinking that your mind went to that. See, I told you it'd be a little bit lighter. Let me do another one. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. I know. I think we've got a combo of the coral and the purple and the reds. All right, we're doing all right. We're almost out of time. I'm gonna extend this to next week, you guys, because there's just still so much I want to show you. So we dyed these because I haven't gotten a chance to show you how to adhere them with the crystals. And I have a cool plan, and it's working. Agnes, yes, I could use help this weekend because here's what I have to do. I have 12 custom orders. 12. I have to paint for the current store. I have to fix up the new store. I got a few things going on. You let me know if you can come play with me and help me. I would be so happy. I could use it. All right, so see how we're pumping her up. I think she got a little broken at the end, but it's going to hang down, so it may not matter. Anyway. Don't you just want to pet her? She's so pretty. Let's do one more. It's really fun to watch them come to life. So this was the ombre one we did with the turquoise. Yes, Kristen, you may. But you won't make any money. So why don't you not quit your job, but just still come work for me? No, we're getting there. We're getting there. All of a sudden it just it fluffs back up again. You can give it a little bit of help pulling out the feathers. I think this is my favorite one. Hello, Tanya. Welcome. So you guys, for those of you who are new, I am Tanglewood Sue. This is the NewSueRevue. Every Friday night, we try to teach you something new. There, I rhymed it. Often I will have my friend and partner in crime, Miss Agnes, come on here with me. Sometimes I will have guest appearances. Sometimes I will have my children. We haven't brought my husband on here. Yeah, I think we'll just have to leave it at that. Look, see, they're all floofy. They're all floofy. And we just try to have some fun. We try to go, uh-oh. Did I die for a second? We just try to have some fun and experiment with something. We go for like 45 minutes. We're not going to take up your whole Friday night. We do have a club, Crazy Ass Craft Club. Many of you on here are already my club members, and we take this to the next level. So if you liked a little dose of this, if you liked me, if you like kind of what I'm teaching you or my style, we paint furniture, we make wreaths, we upcycle, we paint, we blend, we laugh. we support, we encourage, and inspire. There you go. So we'd love to have you. My new website, you guys, that's now up and running is Crazy Ass. There, I cussed online. CrazyAssCraftCoach.com. So you can go on there now. You can buy any of our past months of Craft Club for $10. That's it, $10. So you can buy the whole month. You don't get me live on that, but you can fast forward through me. That is the benefit. So lots of cool stuff going on, you guys. Lots of cool stuff. So I'm going to hold this up so you guys can kind of see how we're doing. I'm going to tilt it down a little so you can see. Much fun to be had. Okay. All right. I'm just going to lay this here. So, and make sure we are all down with this design that we have all kind of come up with together. Okay. Ooh, I even have a purple flower we can add. That may or may not work. More purples and greens and more leaves. And then we'll put some crystals down here. Are we feeling this? Now, I got to tell you something I'm thinking here. I'm feeling it, but this green needs some yellow in it. That's what I'm feeling. It needs to go more acidy green than, do you guys agree? A little more acidy green? I think I'm going to dye some of the leaves. But this is what will be. For those of you who just jumped on or are scrolling through and are like, what the heck is she doing? This is my first finished one. Okay, so this is the dyed what are these leaves? No, these are feathers. The feathers are hanging on the bottom. So I've taken the crystals. We'll just do that next week because we've run out of time. Because I wanted to show you so many things. So we're going to take the crystals, and then I used some beads and some leftover copper wire. And I got them all to hang. All right, and then we attach the flowers here, and then an attachment here. There you go. Looks good from all angles. So actually it can hang on your porch, it can hang on your door, but also it will work just hanging from a porch so that these make a little kind of a little clinky. I wouldn't like say it's a wind chime, like I'm not going to stretch it, but it is kind of fun to see them float. So we're going to do the same thing with this one, and then 10 more. This one needs a purple feather. Betty, what are you talking about? Betty, I think you're right. You know why? Because it brings out that. Does it need a dark purple or light purple, Betty? I'm thinking like, what about like this color? Should I do one more? I can hang it off of this crystal. Maybe a blue one. Okay. I'm feeling ya. Okay. So, dark purple. All right, Kristen wants dark purple. All right. I gotta take off that little bit that's breaking. You know what? You know why? You guys are right. You know why you're right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right. I need one more. I do have an uneven number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're right. I need one more in the middle, right? Or one more to make this look the middle. This is why you guys are awesome, because you can see it with fresh eyes, and it needs one more like Bing color, right? Isn't that what you're saying? Okay, I'll make it happen. I will put in the registration link right now, and then I will kind of clean up, and then I'm going to go meet my husband for a drink. And then, yes, if anybody's local and wants to help paint or assemble wreaths, I'm going to say yes to that help right now. And you know how I'm going to pay you? Like this. Come in. That's how I'm going to pay you. With my love and affection. You guys, once again, thank you for making my Friday night so fun. I'm sorry I didn't have my sidekick here, but I'm glad she was here. She was here giving us the love. She was there, and Pam was here egging me on, because that's always good. my computer was here so you guys can see yourselves. Have a fantastic weekend. If you guys are local, we do have a bunch of sales going on. Lots of new stuff in the store. I need more. And anything else I want to tell them about?
We got the sale on the beautiful China hutch.
Oh, you guys, we got the most keep a lookout on my feed for the most gorgeous Ethan Allen hutch that just came in. Oh wait, I just realized something. Okay, now my hands are all sweaty from that. Wait, I just redid my hair with the purple. Wait, hold on. I just put the new purple in. There we go. I think it's the same color. What do you guys think? Is that it? All right, see you next time, darling. Yes, Val, thank you. I think you're a new viewer. We are so happy to have you. So come hang out with us on Friday nights, or anytime, really. Check us on the replay. Thank you, replay viewers. You always up our stats like quadruply, and I love that. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe, stay creative, stay in touch. Mwah. Oh, wait. Forgot to sing. It's the NewSueRevue. Coming right at you with Tanglewood Sue. All by myself, but I'm having fun too. Bye, guys. Mwah. See you later.